Good morning and happy Monday. My name is Michael Leizerman here with the Trial Guides tip of the day this June 12th, 2023. Today's tip comes from Randi McGinn's book, Changing Laws, Saving Lives, How to Take on Corporate Giants and Win. And here to read the tip is Randi McGinn herself. Thank you for being here, Randi.
Thank you for having me, Michael. Let me start. Whether acting negligently, recklessly, or intentionally, people and corporations who do not follow the community's rules, laws, and standards endanger all of us, our friends, our families, and the jurors.
Well, that just sounds right and true. A company doesn't follow the standards, they endanger us. How do you put that into action in the courtroom? How do you convey that?
Um, well, it starts in jury selection when I ask jurors if they've had similar experiences or they know family members who've had similar experiences with either auto crashes or semi trucks, whatever the danger is, whether they know people who have had that happen to them. I do some cases involving premises liability for women who were raped. And so if I'm doing a rape case, I immediately in jury selection want to have the jurors start placing themselves in the zone of danger. So I will ask a question like, how many of you, which is always the best start of a question, you raise your hand too, so that they think somebody else is going to raise their hand too, and say, how many of you have been sexually assaulted or know somebody or have a family member who's been sexually assaulted? And let's talk about that. And why did it happen? And were they at an apartment complex or were they in some kind of space where there should have been security? Probably the best one I ever did that put people in the zone of danger was actually in a criminal defense case where a woman had been in her home when somebody broke in and she shot the person, turned out to be her estranged husband. And the big question was, did she know it was him or did she not know it was him? It's all in the dark. Anyway, but to put the jury pool in the zone of danger from the get-go, the question was, how many of you have thought about what you would do if somebody broke into your house in the middle of the night? And Michael, everybody on the jury had thought of it. And then we talked about, and what would you do? Some people, this is New Mexico, so it's the Wild West. So many people had guns. I have a knife. I have a baseball bat under my bed. One woman said, well, I've got my phone next to my bed. I'd reach over and grab the phone and call for the police. And I said, based on the facts in our case, and what if you picked up the phone and the line was dead? Just something that happened to this woman in her house. And the woman's face looked horrified and she said, oh my God, I need another plan, is what she said. Okay. So she was imagining herself in the same situation that the woman accused of murder was in. And by placing everybody in that situation, making them think through what you would do, would you respond the same way as this woman? The woman was acquitted, and justice was done.
Wow, what a great story. And then, of course, the challenge in every case is to find ways to do that, to make it a universal theme, that you're not breaking the golden rule and saying put yourself there, but you're picking themes that are really, or questions that do make people think of what it's like to be your client, right?
Right. That's it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us today, and thank you for being here, Randi.
You're welcome. Thanks, Michael.
Let's now take a deep breath together, and as we do so, just be aware, be grateful to be alive today, this Monday. May the work that we do today help reduce suffering in the world. May our efforts and the time we spend today help repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients and champion their stories. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, it's Monday. Wake up. go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.